Okay. I'm up ambulatory, and we're gonna do some Silksong stuff because, dear God, this game has consumed me. Basically, there is no official art book yet that I have found for Silksong specifically. That being said, there is the Hollow Knight Wanderer's Journal for the original game. The only image that we have of Hornet is very, very 2D and kind of limited, but that's okay. We have that. We have the official key art for the game, and we have a bunch of other goodies, such as in the menu that actually gives us side-on views of the needles. So everything's okay. Everything's good. We can kind of get creative with it because, as is always the case, we don't really have one set specific reference, because if we look at this one compared to what's actually available in the menu as opposed to what we see in the game, length of everything changes. It follows the rule of cool of whatever actually is needed in the situation for the animation. Skong. That's right. I'm gonna try and keep things as spoiler-proof as possible. But hey, sometimes these reference images, they just show a bunch of things. I'm trying. Also, I guess, warning for anyone who doesn't like spider bugs, because, boy howdy, everything here is spider bugs. That's okay. Spider bugs. Okay. So I think what we'll even do, we'll go all the way out to our existing Hollow Knight folder. So we've got that. Do I? No. We'll go chaotic first. Start off early and do the important thing of absolutely making sure. No. Making sure that everything is absolutely oversized. We'll bring up our in-game one. See how big that actually ends up being when scaled up to human proportion. Because 1-to-1 scale, it's really quick to just make a needle. Just go down to your sewing supplies. You win. Okay, I'm a little scared by this. Let's see how big this ends up being at the cross there. Not terrible. I would have thought that would be a lot more daunting. And that's 1.5 inches. So that's almost reasonable. Let's pull a few other versions in just to compare what their sizes would be. Because honestly, that, or even, yeah, here, let's just go with the needle sharpener. Go through my cookie metal. Yeah. Believe me, there's so many. Oh, this is a WebP. Nobody wants that. JPEG, thank you. Okay, Yeah, go into the sewing equipment box and you're pretty much there. I guess they're a little more sharpened, but hey, that's okay. Let's just compare with what is held in hand roughly to that is actually shown on the screen. A little more narrow. The handle's not too far off though, but the blade length is definitely longer. So I think I'm gonna lean more towards the game's design as opposed to the menu. So I'll try and play around with that. Do we need the big scary armorsmith alien in here? No, let's hide that guy. Okay, started off right with a new component, and we'll just straight up call this one a needle. Our canvases will hide that one, and I think for the most part we can freehand the majority of this. Okay, so already I can tell that that is nearly my height, which is perfect. And how wide is this? We'll play with what's in the gray, 30. We'll even be smart about it and do that so we can have our revolve. And then we can see there is about the shoulder of the blade. And from there out, it goes about 60 and down 45. Okay, out 60, down 45. To give us that. No, I didn't want all of those as construction lines, just the one. And then down to a point. Now, do we just do the simple method here? Let's do even better with one there, one there. Oh. Well. That's unfortunate. I have to do so much more math for that. And my brain is not in the headspace for math right now. I'll just keep snuffling through it. Okay. So, we know that that is 30. So, if we take an offset there of minus 30, we can have a consistent. That'll be good. I think we just finished the sketch of everything all in one go. Yeah, cozy blanket. Brain not in the headspace. Where else could it be? Saving bugs. Probably saving bugs. Okay. How many operations can we use for this simple task? Rotate that. That's great. And then we only need one sketch there, which we'll bring up, bring it out to 30. Do we want it larger? That is a question that we will figure out. Oh, I need my mute button. Where's my mute button? Let's hope that's the whole hardware mute. Nope, totally isn't. Haha. And then if I do that, I wonder if it would actually be easier. Yeah. Of course it'll yell at me for the blend operation. Okay. That was trying to be too clever, and that is not allowed apparently. Trying to be too clever when all it is 2 buttons. Dang. I hate that. Now, for this, I think we'll do our normal trick. Give it a little bit of space for printing, and then I can hide that. With the powers of our view window being spun around wildly. Bit narrow still. We'll do that as a lofting tool. Is that the smart way of doing this? I don't think that's the smart way of doing this. No, that is not the smart way of doing this. We have a point there. Is that the shoulder there? No, that's the, yeah, that's our shoulder. That's the peak there. Okay, that'll give us something to work with. So, swear I know how to type. Still going to be pretty big. No, that's the shoulder. Do I need that as a thing? No, not really. It might want it though. So, basically, if I do a split of this using that, I can start building up shapes. I don't think I even need that, because we can go hide those sketches so that they don't get in the way. If that lofts to that, that gives us the outer edge of the blade. And then I can be extra lazy. I guess there's two ways to do this one. So, what we'll do, hide that. That is fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then just patch. If I can choose the points like that, just to block that off. And then stitch all these together. That's good. And then if we set that edge, these as guides, and then rude. Oh, I know what it is. I'm being a silly. That to that. Rails again. Much better. It's a bit lumpy looking. Oh, that'll make it way more lumpy. Alright. Let's leave it at connected. Let's adjust this. Oh, didn't like thinking about that. Let's bump it up slightly and see if that changes how the curvature. Better. Not the best. Alright. Let's just try going to here. And that's probably going to absolutely yell at everything because I've removed a bunch of things that were used as lofting points. That's okay. Yep. Profile to there. And then this one, it's that split face, isn't it? Better. Yeah. I gotta have something cute in there because I took away the face cam because boy howdy am I feeling sick, and it's definitely gonna make everyone recoil in horror. I don't think that's doing the right thing there. It's trying. Let's just remove all that, because it's really struggling. Much like me, but that's okay. Create our patch because we need one. That to that to that. Oh, I see. It's being silly. I don't need that whole edge. Why is it giving me that? Let's stitch all these first. Better. Laid out on the couch and dying. Do not. We got the collection of goop. It's okay. We'll make it through. Maybe just a little goopier than we expected. That's definitely better. Dang it. I kind of like the... Still a little weird round over in there. What does the zebra tell me? It's telling me it's not the smoothest. Let's go back to where we were there before we messed with that. Because all those changes, we can still go back to them. Actually smoother this way, deceptively so. Alright, I'm sticking with the original because it's better aesthetically to me. Jurassic World Evolution 2. Is that like a park simulator game of the Jurassic Park variety? Roller Coaster Tycoon meets dinosaurs. Wasn't there another park simulator game that had the option, like Zoo Tycoon, that had dinosaur expansion? Oh, something's funny there. What's going on here? What even is this? It's telling me the loft did not follow its own rules. Let's force it to do only that rail. Let's see what it does. Does it still have a micro... Yeah, it's just straight up not following the guide rail. That's neat. Jurassic World Evolution 1. Yeah, that's probably the game that had the parks. Oh, jeez. This is gonna be a bother, won't it? Halo Wars versus Halo Wars 2. The expanded content didn't make everything better. Sometimes simpler equals more fun. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I still play Roller Coaster Tycoon, the classic version. The day Android no longer supports Roller Coaster Tycoon, I think I have to switch to like a BlackBerry or something. Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. What is that? Oh, Xbox version. Okay. I apologize for not having as much Xbox and Xbox 360 knowledge. I am what you would call uncultured. Nintendo rotted my brain. They warned us. If this could just be consistent, that would be absolutely stellar. Okay. I think I need my PVC outer diameter chart. Because we can probably get away with 3/4 inch PVC in this. And doing a 27mm cutout in the center for most of this. Oh no, we're cheating in chat? $1 for park entrance. Use cheat codes to get all the dinosaurs and infinite money. It's almost the level of the cursed tricks for Roller Coaster Tycoon of having a chairlift that takes you across and then no return station so that people can't leave, and then just having ATMs on the other side so they just keep pulling out money and just keep on spending the money. Legitimate business strategies. No one can leave. They have to enjoy. Well, it's also not kidnapping, because having a park entrance ticket usually is the liability waiver. saying that you're going to the park to enjoy the fun of dinosaurs? No, you signed up for this. If they get eaten, how did they leave a review? Well, it's a very interesting way of looking at it, Ziggy. It's like removing the ladder in the pool in The Sims, yeah. There's going to be a very long unsupported section in here, and I don't think I like that. What is our minimum? Oh, that's not good. Okay. What if we make it 1/2 inch PVC? That'd probably fix some of our problems. Less sketchy here. And ooh, camera. Yeah, that gives us a little more length here. Do we do the funny? The fully immersive experience. I don't know if being eaten by the dinosaurs is fully immersive experience that most people want. But what do I know? Now my question for the dinosaur game, does it have the wonderful cheat of using weather to your advantage and absolutely overcharging for umbrellas? Food stalls that you can super easily upgrade to make way more money. Oh, okay. It sounds like this game is a lot more advanced than game from 30 years ago, programmed entirely in assembly. Small step forward, but not much. Yeah. That's okay. I am a simple person. The game I'm enjoying most right now is about bugs, so take that as you will. Ankylosaur Park build. Only bonk. Oh, you have the rumble pit going. Please, can you make me a Pachycephalosaurus zone? The acetaminophen. I need an ibuprofen. So many Spinosaurus. Honestly, I don't know what needs to change on a render. It's such a simple shape. This is it. Computer didn't even struggle. It's just like, yeah, that's it. What more do you want? Hey, we'll just even build the pack right now. We'll do that. And then we'll do one this way. Excuse me. Head bonk versus butt bonk. Oh, in that game, is there a way to set up races so you can have... Oh, was it WarioWare where it was safari animals that you race? Oh boy, cheap followers, my favorite. Maybe it's like followers to the apocalypse in Fallout. And Ziggy, I hope that you could set up like a maze system that just runs them in a race. If anyone can pull off something that chaotic, I believe in you. Are you in the bushes like the bears? Way up in the trees? Eating all the apples? Well, that's figuring itself out. I know you want to pet that dog, but maybe, perhaps, do not pet that dog quite at this time. I know you want to pet the dog. I don't know if you can house train a bear. I'm terrified for the situation that you have to make like a doggy door for the bear. Alright, that's a serious question for you, Vodka. Giving the bear honey, do you know what happens if you give the bear marmalade? Or do you think we're just insane when we're asking about things like that? I don't know if you're as familiar with Paddington Bear lore, or if that is like a Commonwealth only type thing. I don't know if there's bear-shaped marmalade. I'm fairly certain that marmalade only ever comes in jars. I don't want to know about the prison marmalade. What does that even mean? I'm terrified of that as a sentiment. Alright, we'll get this snap on record here. Get the sickness out of my system faster with the power of energy. Okay, we want our right side probably 1 to 12. Nope. I don't know why all those are defaulted on now. Fight off a cold with ibuprofen and Monster Energy. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I don't know if it's working. I definitely have the sickness, so I don't think it'll quite work at staving it off. But this is like day 3 or 4, so that's fine. Excuse you. Come on, Inkscape, you can do it. I believe in you. Where am I at? There we go. This update is the worst. Sure, we'll be lazy and just call it rectangle 1. Amazing. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I think this can all go into the land of upload on the website now. So, that's all good. Which I guess means we can go to the fun part of what we were playing with. We're making the boy. Oh, that's a WebP file. No, the worst. No white monster, I'm sorry. Do we need the Sherma song remix? Is that the reference we need? Okay. No, Ziggy. You're not seeing the idea. We're going here. We're going here. We're making this... We're making it wearable. We need that. We need our boy. We need his head roughly shoulder width. And I understand that his proportions are very whack, but like, the vision is here. Okay, hide all that nonsense. Then that can all disappear. Quad ball. Good friend, quad ball. We need mirror about there. Doodads, whack. Hat, whack. His doodads definitely do whack. Because how else will he be able to play the song for other pilgrims? just scooch those in. Yeah, we gotta teach Ziggy the Hollow Knight lore. Sherma's just the little bestest boy. Oh, he's turning a little lumpy. I think I'll restart this quad ball. Or it won't let me. That's okay. Will it let me edit? No. Yes. Maybe. We'll do that. For reference, Sherma is a delightful little pilgrim on the path to the Citadel in Silksong, and he is just the purest of souls. He plays music along the way to open up the gates on the path, and everything just is coming up Sherma. Everything's great. Nothing bad will ever happen to the boy. He's very oval. He's French-shaped, as you can see. I'll just keep cheesing things in here. Yeah. So the ultimate goal here is we're going to use this as an oversized shell that can then have fabric wrapped over the top and a magnetic faceplate for the little husk face. So I think the strategy here is we use that as our finished form, then we create a copy so that we can have our fabric original, and then we can make our solid shell. And then a third copy, which we'll use for our faceplate. So if we do that, we can, let's use the points it gives us to actually create a center. Oh, excuse me. The boy is round. Looking at a vacuum and Canadian Tire, and they have it. You may also need selection clearly based on other purchases, because dorms hangers and Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels? Yeah, we do need those. You couldn't find a car, but there's a Bangbu? Did I add EOS? I hope EOS is just a thing that's built into Twitch. Okay. Oh, I see. Alright. For Oolong, because Sherma is the boy that you would like to be, do we just remove the eyepieces and black mesh them, or do we turn them into vacuum formed lenses? Mesh? Okay. Let's do this just for sake of presentation. Is there a bone color? There is no bone color. The order of operations here is we shell this, make everything a little thicker than we normally would. Let's go like that. And then the faceplate gets cut from there. Now, we do give ourselves a bit of space. There we go. And do that. And then once again, we'll project just that circle, and we want it to be magnetic, so we'll bump this in quite a ways. That's probably too much. That'll be fine. Okay, that, and we just cut his face out entirely. And then back to where we were here. We just need to adjust the head position, but I think that's pretty good. I guess we just approximate a head shape. I see. I may have miscalculated there. Alright, let's adjust some things. It still looks reasonable for... well, that's plenty of space, so that you can be a little bug boy. Might even be able to scooch that in a bit more. just so that it helps with the front profile overall. Okay, let's play with this. So if we have all these offset by 1, that can be our fabric lining, and then we can shell it internally, and that is our face cut out there. Oops, I gave him a clown nose. Then we can go into here. We have fabric colors, fabric generic, which we can then bring into like the dark purple. That's Sherma, right? Sherma's, he's closer to gray. Gray but purple. So the shell that gets wrapped in a fabric layer, which we can split up, and then we have our magnetic faceplate that we'll be playing with. And then this shell will just be adding in cutouts and mounts for fans so that we don't overcook inside of the thing. So I think now the most important aspect is the big bell hat. Okay. I think what we do here we put it at a jaunty angle like so. That becomes our axis. Hannibal. Take his face off. Let's do... Oh, that is right. Oh, yeah, okay, I understand what you're going for now. Let's... I don't know if this is going to be correct at all, but we'll see. No, it's very much not going to be correct because I'm making it on a tilt like a dum-dum. Oh, jeez. It's like I'm sick or something. It's not fully firing on all cylinders. That's not what I need. Oh, believe me, Ziggy. Let's do a test with this. No chain. Just this. Just that. And then we can adjust this arc as we need to. I think that's about right. Excuse me while I stop the music and just go put on Sherma's song. Oh, there you go. An hour of Sherma singing.
Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc. Faridula si manette,
where's our boy Sherma?
poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc.
I guess the loop on the little symbol or bell is just front to back. Vodka, this is just the boy. This is just him.
Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc. Faridula si manette,
This is the brain cells disappearing.
pina sans mi manicette, dana fond sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni poina volinette, pina sans mi manicette.
It's okay. I'll put back the other Silksong. he might need a bigger donut on his head. Yeah, that's fine there. Oh, shoot. Better? Alright, I think he's looking pretty Sherma-y. How do I still not have my favorite gold as favorited one? I'm such a silly Billy. There it is. So that's the bell hat. And those. So that can also have this cut out from it for our fabric wrap. And then I guess we just need to figure out how big of magnets we want for the faceplate. So we go to the magnet store. McMaster, magnets. Magnets. Where's my metric filter? Do they not even give me a metric filter? This is the worst. I would love to go to the magnet store. Alright. McMastercar, you failed me by not giving me metric. Let's see, 10mm magnets. 10 by 3. By 2, 10 by 3. 10 by 3 seems pretty standard. Aha. Now the only problem with him is the circle. This faceplate's not quite an even shape, so we gotta play around with it. So, where were we? This one? Yeah. Project that and that. Of course, those aren't giving me a radius. That's interesting. So 210, 240. So in theory 225 should be the mid. If we do that at 90 and we had 10 millimeters as our number. Something like that. Now, what if we use the powers of intelligence? Just try it out for once. I don't think it's allowed. What if we do something like this? And then does that intersect? Potentially. That's okay. What if this just a little like that? What if this divided by that? And then this. No, other way around. Yes, this, that, and we keep that, which makes this a bunch of noise. This combines with that. So then we have a little bit larger of a faceplate. Where's our shell? That makes it a little more complicated, but that's okay. That's quite what I want, but it's pretty close. Let's see how that works. We can always clean it up after. And then, where's our faceplate? It's probably gonna scream at me. Yeah, that's cleaner. There we go. So if we get rid of that to clean up those faces in there, and then, oh dear. Can I offset this, or is it going to yell at me? No? Alright. It's not going to yell at me. I'm surprised. It's thinking about it. It's struggling though. Okay, that's good. So then these, what are you doing? You can flatten out here. No, maybe not. Either way, that gives us a flat surface with which we can put whatever magnets we feel like. And if we go, okay, we got 20, so we got 10 just fine. Just for the sake, that's not even centered. Alright. Be that way. That's not feeling... Huh. Huh. Alright. This is just the life I lead then. We're eyeballing it. Okay. So, we said they were 3mm magnets, I believe? That, why is that so thick? Why did I do that? Is it that thick all the way along? Potentially. Let's do something to make this a little better. 5. Ooh. Let's do that. This is going to be a little chaotic. Can stay. This can go in the name of saving material and making things easier to print. Well, it's thinking about it. It's struggling. Oh dear. Maybe we should have saved at some point. No, I learned nothing. do that. Then this can disappear. Maybe it won't let me. Something's funny. Oh dear, I've lost that connection there in my hubris. Oh dear. Dear. It's gonna struggle to do that. That's okay. We'll let it figure its math out and then try and do it the easier way with an extrude. Woohoo! White screen of death. We're killing it. It's a good thing I just saved, huh? How much did we lose in this 3 minutes that it's telling us? Not much. That's okay. What were we doing here? We need to section analysis. Something like that. Do a sketch like this. I don't need all that. It's not what I selected, but okay. That needs to go further. Better. Nonsense have I made here? Oh dear, this is a bit of a mess. That can definitively go, as can that. It's gonna struggle. Oh, I might have crashed it again. Yeah. Okay. Well, what we'll try to do, take that shell, combine that, and it should yell, because it's already done that. And it's done this. And it should, in theory, know how to remove that. I have saved one whole time, like 3 minutes ago. No, 6 minutes ago. It's great. Doing better than usual. It didn't understand how to do that. Okay, I'm gonna back this up a bunch. If it's not understanding that. So we'll go there. And we're looking face on here. Offset that by a considerable amount. And oh, it's struggling there. I have too much stuff open. What's going on again? I don't even have Blender open this time. Not sure why it's bringing those in. Do that. Oop. Okay. That can disappear. And that looks a lot more reasonable already. So that's somewhere in there. It really doesn't like that. Unfortunate, because that's what I want. Okay, I did the math. That's good. Oh, do we not even need that section? Well, when we combine those, it should be fine. So our shell, that on that side, this on this side, join. Did I not? can do it. I believe in you, computer. Don't make me kill other things that are open right now. Crashed it again. Unfortunate. Yep. He's dead, Jim. I would have thought an offset that it's already calculated once before would have been fine, but apparently not today. Oh dear, we don't even get a recovery file. Well, beans. So we do this once more. Where's my snap? There's a snap. Snap. There we go. Not doing this right, apparently. We'll try this once more. So we want that one, we don't want that one. Why did that not give me anything there? Backwards. that should have only ever been offset by 0.5. That's something silly in the offsets right now. Something silly. Yeah, I'm gonna save as well. Okay, we've got our magnets that we were originally playing with. We'll do that symmetric as a new body. Call it a magnet. They're slightly oversized, so that's fine. If I was even smarter. Do our pattern on path. Bring up our path. That. And it was 722. Times 9. Okay. This is getting very into like old school dive helmet. That's the problem. I see magnets protruding from our face. That's gonna change the pattern on path because our math there is gonna go funny. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Just double checking there. Computer is struggling right now. What the heck? Just even deselecting these as visible is causing it to rest. Make sure that that's a flat surface there. Yeah, that checks out. And it appears that we're still good. Batch selected, batch selected. We got spots for our magnets now. We can probably put some other alignment tools in there. Fabric wrap, we have our magnets. So all those can go into there. That, and that are all tools that disappear. We're back to the boy. Think if we do that, we can see what's inside his head, and it's just nonsense. We can figure out an attachment point for this as well. That's those. This one will want to know. Okay. We'll do something along these lines. Doesn't really matter if this protrudes into the shell, because boy howdy does all this just look like it's going to be suspended later anyway. So we'll just do this as a revolve about our axis, call it a new thing. So then that's basically our post in there. So it'll be easy enough to mount, and then in the back we can figure out vent fans and start just turning it into a frame. We don't need those. Now, the question, because we want to keep it as light as possible, do we just start carving out pie segment shapes here? Just triangular segments. Keep it as slim as possible. Wiffle ball was your theory. Okay. I can get behind the wiffle ball theory. So, we'll go back to the analysis here. We'll set this line, actually. We'll set that line and then an offset of 10 as like the land of do not cross this line for structural reasons. Do that. Give me a parallel, please. Parallel. I think what we'll do, we'll go 30 along that way so that we have like a hemispherical segment in which we can use as the base of splitting top to bottom. So that'll be our splitting line for the top and bottom of the shell. And then okay. What if we just wiffle ball like this? Hello. We just keep wiffle balling in this direction. Cut out a bunch of those. I don't know if that's the best way of doing it. We'll figure it out when we get there. And something again in that way. Oh dear. So I think what we'll do, again, just set a line of do not go past here. So mark that to that. And then again 10 that way. And 10 extend it that way. And if we create our pattern using that one. Oh dear. That's not extended. Keep that parallel. And we'll grab that and that. Going this way. And just keep wiffle balling it. I think that works. Okay, this is going to be chaos. So if we just grab in a grid pattern, I guess this is how we lighten the Sherma. I don't know if this is the best strategy, but anything to reduce the weight in the costume, right? Probably overall make printing it a lot more difficult too, but we'll see. We'll turn that off and stress the computer. Oh, thanks for the follow, Jet Pinky. Much appreciated. Well, that side too. So there we go. Okay. struggling to math that out. Alright, and because Sherma is our best little soft round boy, we'll add some fillets in there so that nothing gets caught. Will it be able to do that math? I don't know. We're throwing it at it anyway. Yeah, I can't quite do that. That was a little too drastic. But we'll do that. Split that one, which unfortunately hits those magnets dead center. Alright. What we'll do then, plane at an angle, offset it slightly so it dodges those magnets. And then that's our top and bottom segment. Yeah. If I select the right thing, amazing. Better. Okay. Shell top. Shell bottom. And then once it's all encased in fabric, no one is the wiser. And then with our magnetic connections, what we'll do, hide our cheese grater of a pattern, cut that out. And I guess might as well for the shell. And because we're saying shell so much, shell. Ooh, hello. No, that's not what I wanted at all. Huh. Better. Bestest little boy. And then we can figure out from there how to add some fans inside for cooling. Or if we just choose the right fabric, then I think that might even be fine. Is that asking too much? That might be asking too much. Yep. Dear chat, do you remember how thick I made this? I think it was 8. I think I asked for over what its thickness is, so. Thin breathable fabric? Yeah, we can go find some sort of lycra. That's right, Chet Pinky, I did make it thick. I'm gonna be honest, it's probably twice as thick as I usually do things, but that's just because of the weird cage structure that we were planning ahead. In my delirium, I have gone from having 2 sections for bonkers to having a 3rd section that will have a lagoon. Oh, this is the dinosaur park. My goal is to have Elasmosaurus and Styxosaurus in the Legion, and then flying bird-like dinosaurs for the goal of having them crossbreed and evolve into geese, bonkers, and honkers. Alright, so it was entirely a pun intended there. Amazing. In case you haven't heard it recently, Ziggy, I love you, and all the shenanigans that you get up to. I don't really know if we need to do too much more to this right now. Because we can figure out what sort of rigging system we want. It might even just be making one of the baby head shaper helmets like our good friend Lob has. That it's trying to render out all the fabric through the fabric here, even though this is probably offset. What was it by like? Oop! Oh, that's gonna be a mistake. Misclick. Oh dear. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Let's bump that out another 0.5 mil and see if that gets rid of the rendering of the grid. Kind of. Let's bring back our canvas. It's good. So yeah, I think when it comes down to it, all we need to do is make a funny little carapace belly plate, figure out a cloak, and make some instruments. Should we make the instruments right now? Here. Instruments. How am I feeling? I am here. I'm cognizant. I'm just making things. And Sherma's on the screen, so I can't be upset. I'm making a thing that's just called head, so, you know. We'll do that. Just create a copy. We'll hide that for now. Hide those for now. On one hand, yes. On the other hand, make sure to take care of yourself. Let's do this. Let's make these instruments and then we'll call it a day. We'll do a render of some of the things that we have created, and we'll call it good. We'll do 2-point circle, do that. Probably have to do another circle there. Something like that. And for the needle, because everything in this game is needle, everything is sewing. tip. That's probably not going to work for us very well. That'll be better. Okay. After revolve. That about that. Get our sketch back out. And I don't technically need that canvas. Actually, if I was a smart boy, 11.778 math 778 symmetric join. That extra bit there is showing me that it lied. Let's go 12. Okay, and a revolve. Actually, no, let's not do that. We'll round that out. And probably want to do the same there. So head, we'll do that, and for the sake of the render, I think what we do that, we'll move this, we're set on components, we're set on free move, tilt it up, rotate it that way. Rotate it this way? Something like that. All I'm learning is I didn't make his hat quite big enough, or the loop on the top, but that's okay. He's still beautiful. Go into the instruments, we'll just slightly scooch this one this way, and this one this way. And we are ready to approach whatever terrors await us within Farloom. And the good news is you get to make this to wear later. So I don't know if Sherma and Hornet are a couples cosplay for at Odafest, but we'll figure it out. Oh. It's making music struggle a little. Could be worse. Run it to the final. Oh, it's trying. The recent Fusion update apparently made it so that rendering was tied to GPU as opposed to only CPU single core threading, but I don't know if I believe that entirely. Music needs a 5090 Ti. Yeah. Because what do I have in here? 50. What the heck is it? It's the Master Chief card. Just do the power of... I swear I know what is in the computer. Everything's firing on all cylinders today. Hello from Seattle. No. RX 6900 XT. I couldn't remember the number. It was my first Radeon graphics card ever, of all time. I still don't know how I feel about it, to be perfectly honest. Musical Needle and Bing Bong Bell. And to answer Oolong's, this is a rather large hat. It is like 70 centimeter diameter. It's a rather large wok. It definitely needs to be prepared in like 4 sections. It's basically shoulder width, like we were talking about. Alright, I will hit save. We can export some of these things. And I think we'll call the stream there, so that I can go have a nap or something. But I think goals were achieved, that we have a way of fabric wrapping a shell. We have our big silly hat and a magnetic faceplate that we can add some more locking into place. Keys, but I think it works for the most part. Yeah, we'll get rid of the sickness as best we can. Good luck, Ziggy. I believe in you napping on the couch. I'd wave goodbye, but the camera's not on for reasons. So, I love you all. Thanks for tuning in to the Swordtember things. Even though the majority of this one was not making a sword, but a little cheerleader boy. Yeah, I had fun. He's good. He's the best boy. And I think we need to figure out an October theme next. Oh, soup recipes. I eagerly await them. Alright, until the next one. I love you all. Bye.